Happy Thursday. Greetings and high vibrations to you if you are watching the replay. This is my post workout live. We did Zumba, we shook it up and did some cardio, and we did Pilates. A lovely balance of stretching and strengthening. I look forward to bringing you some home Pilates and some wall Pilates. I want you to stay tuned into the channel. Are you subscribed? Do you have your notification bell set? Guess what? Within 30 minutes, yes, timing is everything. You should have your protein. I have a smoothie. Today is the day. I've been doing smoothies for you guys. Yes, I have. I've been doing smoothies. It's so cold. So cold and refreshing. The last few days, yes, I have been packing my smoothie with protein. Yes, I have a blender too. I know you know me as the juice lady. But I blend as well. So I want to give you some insight to some things that you can put in your smoothie, okay? Or some things that you can eat post a workout. Yes, to help to build strong muscles. Absolutely. If you are on the road to Gainesville, bro, that's only if you're on the road to Gainesville. Last time I had some lipstick on. It was kind of cute. Oh, let me see. I don't know if I want to do that today. It looked kind of, oh no. Yeah, I'm not in the mood. Yes, so these are my lips. These are my real lips. And I'm getting ready to sip on my smoothie with you. And I have a straw today. Yes, I will be sipping. Hopefully, I won't be in here shivering because it is ice cold. I brought it with me to the gym. Team, no excuses, right? You got to stay ready. So you don't have to get ready. Yes. This is right on time. Please don't waste your workout going to the Burger King or the McDonald's after your workout. You must replace your nutrients and your minerals with protein. Hey, how you been?
I've been good. You know, say
Hey. You must replace and replenish and restore. Absolutely. So that is what I am doing. Gaines, bro. I am on the way to Gainesville. Okay, and of course you know I am a vegan, right? Okay, so I have some best plant-based proteins for smoothies. Do you have your notes? I am not going to hold you for long for this. Hemp seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds, pumpkin seeds. All you heard was seeds. All she want me to do is eat seeds. Do it yourself. Yes. Toss them in the blender. Love it. Toss them right in the blender. Pumpkin seeds, yes. I love eating those just raw. Yes, I like it raw. But in a smoothie, magnifico. You can put that peanut down. Yeah, put the peanuts away. Put the peanut butter powder, put all that fancy stuff. You can put that away. I don't even know why they invented that. Peanut butter powder? Get you some real stuff, okay? Sprouted lentil powder. So you can sprout your lentils. Yes, you can. You're supposed to be sprouting them anyway. So I have seeds for you, nuts, almonds, cashews, and walnuts. Oh, let me show you. My outfit of the day. And also I have to make my thumbnail. So, okay, I have this on because it's a little chilly in here. My hoodie, all right, and I look kind of short, I guess, because the way the camera is angled. And we Zumba today, so I have on my little jingle skirt, and I am done shaking it for a living. Today, I'll probably do it again tomorrow, but I am done shaking it for today. So, we have us a good time. The class, everybody has on a different color. Sometimes we end up wearing the same color, and either way, it is a grand of a ball of a time. We have a wonderful time in the Zumba. So that is the outfit of the day, and I shall make my thumbnail with that. You know how we do, right? Okay. Back to my smoothie. I like to have it right away. So I just bring it with me here to the gym. Timing is everything. Okay, did I tell you about the nuts? Almonds, cashews, and walnuts? Put the peanuts down. And unless you want to gain weight, but them pistachios got me. Woo-hoo! Them pistachios, they are so good, but they are fattening. It's a healthy fat, but they are fattening. They are, I admit. Superfood. If you are feeling froggy, spirulina, cacao, maca. Okay? Are you taking any notes? I have it for you. And a protein smoothie mix, hemp seeds, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds, cacao, or maca powder for flavor. I also like to put a little agave in there too. It is a healthy alternative to azúcar. I know you're not just dumping sugar in your smoothie. I should hope not, because that is counterproductive. You did a great workout today, and then you want to put good things in your body. You cannot outwork a bad diet. You have to support your training with protein and fiber. Yes, please. Yes, please. I am a plant-based nutritionist and a certified fitness professional. I've been doing this for 26 years. I have been plant-based. And I've been here at the gym teaching the classes. This is my 21st year. So I can talk about fitness all day long. I can talk about fruits and vegetables and nuts and cheese. And baby, I like it raw all day long. Thank you so much for the likes, you guys. I appreciate you coming in here and hitting the like button. So our post-workout window, 30 to 60 minutes. Your body is in a refuel and rebuild window. 30 to 60 minutes. You got, that's the amount of time you got. So if you're going to sit in the sauna, check your watch and make sure, okay, after the gym, you're not going on the shopping trip and then you're stopping at the grocery store and then you're going to run errands and then you go home and eat your protein packed meal or your smoothie. Do it within 30, 60 minutes tops of your workout. Timing is everything. Yes, we need to know what to eat, but we need to know when to eat it just as well. It is muy importante, okay? Woo! For muscle repair, glycogen replenishment. Yes, we talked about that. Oh, and it reduces soreness and muscle recovery. We're talking about timing here. Let's talk about when you want to stop eating at a certain time. I know you guys have, it's just so good. It's just so tasty. I need to slow down, right? You need to tap in and tune in with your body's rhythm. your circadian rhythm. It is your internal body clock. It is going to tell you, hey, it's time to get up now. It is time. It is time to get up. It's going to tell you it is time to lay down. It will also tell you when it is time to consume and when it is time to put the fork down as well, right? So a lot of times you'll hear people saying, oh, I don't eat after a certain time in the day. I recommend when the sun goes down, put the fork down. Put it down. Because your body needs the energy to digest these foods. Your body needs the time. So if you're doing it and then you're going right to sleep, your body gonna be like, we going to sleep too. So it's just gonna sit there and fester. It's no bueno para ti. It's no good for you if you eat very late at night. And also you want to give your body time to reboot after you awaken in la mañana. So as soon as you get up in la mañana, you don't want to shove sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit down your pie hole. Drink some water. I have some water for you. You already know. I have some lemon and lime water for you. That is what I am sipping on. That's what I started my day with. Lemon and lime water. Haven't eaten anything. This is it. This is the smoothie. This is it. And then I will do some stir fry. I have some purple rice. Some people call it black rice. Some people call it forbidden rice. I cannot wait to share that with you. You prepare it the same way you do white rice, but it does not have the same effects. The purple rice, give it a grow, or the black rice, whatever you want to call it, okay? It is not stripped. Just the same way they strip the white bread and they strip the white flour, they strip the rice too. Why do you think it's white? It's bleached. They've taken all the nutrients out of it so they can make it pretty and white. White flour, white sugar, white bread, white pasta. We talked about this not too long ago. The more color, the better. The more nutrients and minerals, the more your body is going to be able to use it for energy and systems for functioning. Agreed? Eat of the rainbow. This is good. So 6:30 to 7 o'clock, the latest is the cutoff time. But I say when the sun sets, that's a good time to measure. If you don't have a watch or a clock, your body, it's an internal clock. It's called your circadian rhythm. It also will give you an idea of when it is time to create, when it is best time for you to communicate, and to congregate again to sleep. So it goes like this, boop, boop, and it'll be like, time to wake up, time to be productive and creative, boop, 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 time to eat. Drink you some water first before you drink your coffee, before you inhale that croissant or the donut from the job. Respect, self-respect is self-love. And then boop, 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 it's gonna be like, hey, it's time to chill out. It's time to calm down. Don't fight your body. It gives you messages. It says, send signals. I call it the Sandman. I'd be like, oh, it feels like I'm fighting the Sandman, and your energy winds down. It's nature. Just like a phone battery. The phone goes down to 5%, 1%. Why are you still opening up windows? It is not going to perform for you like a 100% battery. enjoying this. Very much so. Gaines, bro, we on the way to Gainesville, so we'll be lifting. Catch me on the weekend. I'll be lifting with you, doing some calisthenics and, body weight exercises, team no excuses. And guess what? My rebounder is on the way. It is coming. Yes, an indoor trampoline for me to bounce on. Get you one. It is inexpensive. I will link the product for you to check it out to see if it is something that you want to give a go, especially if you have, look at these knees. If the knees are kneeing, ooh wee. If the knees are kneeing, I want you to give that a go. Give the rebounder a go. Some people call it a rebounder, and then you'll hear some people call it a trampoline, but it is easy on the joints, getting on there and giving it a little bounce or two. It is good for you. Any excuse will do for you to get your workout on, okay? It does not have to be agonizing, your workout. You can have a great time. You can have fun. Fitness can be so much fun for you. I promise you. Oh, I don't know how to skate. Oh, I don't know how to swim. Pick up a ball. Get you some ankle weights or some wrist weights and go on a swift walk. All you gotta do is put some headphones on. You know what I'm saying? Do a little jam, make a few moves, and fit. You are fit and ready. You are fit and ready, right? I'm just checking in with my friends to see how you are today on this great Thursday. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the like. Let's see. Let me put a poll up here for you. Let's see. What should be our poll? And how many options can I put up here? Oh, I can put a lot of options. Hold on. Let me put a poll. Let me put a poll up here for you. I know people like making choices, right? You like to have choices. Oh no. Okay. What's your add in? I guess that's kind of like addition, right? I'm going to say nuts, seeds, and I'm going to see. I'm excited to see what choices. Who's gonna lead the poll? Who is going to be ahead in this poll? Okay, so I'm gonna do. Let me see. It was nuts and seeds, fruits, greens, and I'm gonna put one more. Hold on, here I come. Ice cream. Hey, I was in the poll. I was starting a poll. I'm sorry. And now I can't see my face because the poll is so big. That's what she said. That's exactly what she said. She said the poll is so big. Let me put it. I don't. Okay, now I know. I don't even know if you can read it. If it's so small, it is so small. My bad. Hey, Reg. She said, cheers to you, Reg. I have a smoothie. I am in here shivering because it is ice cold. I just got done with my workout and I'm in here chatting it up about when you should recover from your workout, when you should get that protein in because gains, bro. I know you see this muscle man. I know. So I'm in here yapping it up about gains, bro, and the proper proteins if you are plant based. It is pretty nippy outside, maybe about 45, 50 degrees. So I have a hoodie, I have another hoodie, and then I have a coat. It is proper breathing techniques, pranayama. I love breathing. That's one of my favorite subjects. I absolutely love breathing. Today is a great day for that, Reg, because I just wrapped up. We did Zumba first. We do our Zumba dance, and then I lie them down, and then we have Pilates. So in Pilates, one of the first things we do is I demonstrate proper breathing to them. The most basic of breathing that you can do is in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. I also instruct to inflate your belly like a balloon. When you breathe in, you should 360 degrees around your body. You should feel your belly expand, your rib cage expand, and your back expand. So they call it pranayama because it is the act of mindfulness, of being aware of your breathing. So if you say you have irregular breathing and you say, up, at 5 minutes on the top of every hour, I'm going to do a breathing exercise. Okay, so now it is 12:05. So I'm going to do 5 minutes of mindful breathing. And I'm going to count in for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. That's the box. They call that box breathing. And it helps for reducing anxiety, a detoxing breath if you want to get rid of stress and negative energy would be a short inhale, like a 5 count inhale. And then you want to do hold and make your exhales way longer than your inhales. Those are 3 of my favorite ways, just the basic inhale and exhale. A lot of people breathe with their chest, but our diaphragm is really more so down here. So you'll feel your belly expand as opposed to your chest going up and down. You know, don't breathe with your chest. And you can also place your hands on your belly and close your eyes and make sure your feet are on the floor. This is at the top of every hour. If you want to make it a practice, you have to make an awareness. In practice is awareness. So you will put your hand on your belly and you will expand the belly. As you inhale, it's like blowing up a balloon. And if you fill that balloon all the way up, and then as you exhale, you're going to shrink your belly. You're going to use your abdominal muscles. You're going to press your navel in towards your spine and exhale out through your mouth. Inhale in through your nose. It is filtering. It is cleansing. And exhale out through your mouth. It is detoxing. It is bloating because you're engaging. You use those muscles to help push, and you're gonna keep pushing until there is no more air left. Don't you worry. Don't you panic. Because there will be another breath. That's why it's such a spiritual practice. It is, you have to know that there is more coming. So don't panic. If you push all of it out, you're going to want to, panic. Just push all of it out. Hold, 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 hold. And then in through the nose. Don't breathe in through your mouth. Do not be a mouth breather. Breathe in through your nose. Breathing is very spiritual, very much so. Life and breath are one and the same. You can't have one without the other. You can go without water. You can go without food. You can go without light. But you cannot go without the breath. So just taking the time, 5 minutes on the top of every hour. If you want to set yourself a timer, and pick whichever one you feel most comfortable with. I would start at the basic, just putting my hands on my belly and unclenching my teeth, relaxing my shoulders, and finding a grounding spot. Now, you don't have to sit up here Indian style or with your Wakanda arms. Reg is saying, besides having college degrees, I am a lifelong learner. Yes, I'm always searching for knowledge and understanding. Thank you. De nada, de rien, con que Shane. I am with you, igualmente, likewise. We are always learning. I would never say that I know everything, because then my life would be done. It would be over. Capiche? Wait, capache? Capiche? Then there would be none left if we, we think we just, there's nothing more to learn. There's always so much more. But yeah, that's one of my favorite subjects. I'm glad you brought that up. The different types of breaths. I'm going to cut that up. I'm going to chop that up and make that a video about the breathing, because that is very important. And breathing does affect our mood, believe it or not. And I go back to my class because this is something that I practice and I teach all the time. And I tell people, the reason why we start with the breathing ahead of class is because I want you to reduce your cortisol level. Cortisol, if it is raised, it is stressing you out. Your body is tense. And your breathing is already, and you can't come down like this. You're ready. You ready to fight. You ready to fight. Who we fighting? So you have to, I tell them, I say, unclench your teeth, relax your jaw, unball your fists, untighten your butt. I have a behavioral therapist. I want to know what's different with your technique and the one she is telling me, as you should, please. People don't realize the importance of breathing properly. What technique? You tell me what technique. Is she telling you a breathing technique? Because there is a plethora of breathing techniques, and you can't just choose one. So no, I won't. I won't go against her, because there are a lot of different breathing techniques. You know why? Because they're for different things. So we have breath to calm us down. We have breath to pump us up, to energize us, the fire breath. We have cooling breaths, Satali. And now I'm being here making faces. So there are breaths to cool the body down. We have breaths to energize us. We have breaths to reduce anxiety. Um, we have breaths that warm us up. If we want to keep, if we're in a cold area, and we want to keep the warmth inside, then we would breathe in through our nose and out through our nose, for example. So many, so many types. I want to. Let me write that down because I can do a whole video. and break each one down. And break each one down. The one that I like for awareness, there's a 5-7-8 technique, and there's the box, the 4-4-4-4 technique, a box 4-4-4-4, because it is breathe in, 4, hold. It helps bring you awareness. There's no way you cannot be aware of your breath if you're sitting there holding it, right? Because you're like, oh my gosh, is my life going to end? I have because I'm sitting here holding my breath. And then no, I do not recommend breathing in through your mouth. I recommend, unless you are congested, I mean, you have no choice but to breathe in through your mouth. But yes, breathe in through your nose. That's what the nose is for. It is filtering the air. It is cleansing the air coming in. Your mouth has no filter. It is just the expressor. It expresses out the air. It expels the air. Your nose filters the air, so it is cleansing the air as it comes in. All those little nose hairs. Even if you trim your nose hairs, they're still in there. It's still a filtering system. And then, don't do this with your teeth clenched and your jaw locked. It helps to bring awareness and presence. And I like to think that it builds patience and peace within you. You're not distracted by what's going on outside of you. And you're not in a frenzy and a rush with what's going on in your head. That breath awareness puts you in the moment. It puts you in a stillness, in the highest of the energy. Have you heard of that? Energy? Not E-N-E-R-G-Y, but I-N-N-E-R-G, inner. Energy. I like to play with words. So anytime you feel yourself getting hyped, or anytime you feel yourself getting anxious or over exuberant, right there, in through the nose, in through the nose. And then you want to make your exhale longer than your inhale. By making your exhale longer than your inhale, it is detoxing everything. It's helping to detox your cells. It is helping to detox your blood. It is helping to detox your energy. You're taking in a little bit and you're releasing a whole lot. So you have more new to take in. You're releasing the old until there is no more. If you keep pushing and pushing and pushing, you get to reach back to the back of the, what do they call that? Where there's, where you have the stored storage. You're reaching way into the back shelf and getting the old stuff off the shelf. So you can put the new stuff on the shelf. If you just do like this, nothing is not, nothing is getting renewed, nothing is getting restored, nothing is getting replenished. You're not giving it time. You have to give it time and use your full capacity. And that's why I recommend that they do the deep cleansing breaths. Peace and blessings. Great day to you, Chris Lee. Nobody has picked ice cream yet. Okay. Great day to you, Chris Lee. Welcome in. I am in here breathing with Reg. I am in here taking relaxing, calm, relaxing breaths. I always tell people, unclench your teeth, because a lot of times, and they'll come to me after class and they'll say, LaLa, I know you wasn't talking to me personally, but I just thank you so much for just saying that out loud, because I was in there gritting my teeth and I had my shoulders up to my ears, and I'm like, well, that's my job. So it's just a habit. I say, unclench your teeth. People walk around. Why are you walking around like that? Are you a dog? Woof! Why are you walking around like that? I would think that that would stress you out for your face to be tight. If your face is tight, your whole body is tight. You know what I mean? So just being aware, breath awareness goes hand in hand with body awareness. Walking around like this all the time, ready to punch somebody. And I'm like, you in your car. Who are you going to punch? You know? So you're driving like, I'm like, bruh, come, let the wheel, you know, loosen up a little bit. You know? So just being aware. I had a thing with my foot where I was clenching up my foot and I didn't even realize, you know, I had been clenching up my foot for months and months and months. And it turned into, what do they call that? What do they call that? But anyway, it was just, it got so painful where I had to just be like, whoa, I brought this upon myself just from being anxious, from having anxiety and having my foot, you know, having my foot clenched up a certain way, balling up my feet in the car, because it was just like my, it was just one leg, one foot. And I had to bring awareness to it. And people have that problem all over the world. They have to put on this, this brace. They have to put a brace on their foot to help keep their foot like this instead of like this all the time, until they come into awareness and learn to relax, you know? So that stress, that's a stressor. If you, come on. It's time.
No, I got a couple
Mm-hmm. No, come on.
Ven, mi amorita. Mira, mira. Ven, mira. Ven, mira. Mira. Corre, papi.
He about to have a good time.
Right.
I hope we get tired.
Yeah, so,
Oh, you can do that through here?
yeah, awesome.
Yeah, so body awareness and breath awareness go hand in hand. When you wake up in la mañana, take that time, okay? 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Salud. I appreciate it.
Only thing it did was, it said remember not to
Thank you kindly. I'm almost done. I'm almost
Just
done with
call them,
this.
let them know it's still not letting you, allowing you to check in.
That's why we call American Special.
Well, actually, because this one says something different. So whether you're the radio commission, it says you need to call. Yeah.
Yeah.
Customer service.
5 minutes every hour. You'll be amazed at how much your day changes. You'll be amazed at how much peace you feel. You'll be amazed at how your stress level comes down, how the cortisol comes down. And I know none of you guys in the chat are even thinking about losing weight or dropping any pounds, but it does help. When your stress level comes down, it brings your inflammation down just as well. If you have problems with inflammation, that could be arthritis, it could be a restriction in
Birthday call.
blood flow, you know what I'm saying? So all of these are vital. Hey Sandra, what good? Buenos dias. Hey, oh, wait, buenas tardes. I am finishing up.
Okay.
I am finishing up my smoothie. Chris says hi. Cheers.
I didn't know I had to ask him, but I'll see if it's
Cheers to
available.
you. I have some lemon and lime water.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Rich,
Okay, vente con vente.
Rich, sub to you, Chris. He said, hey, Rich, from Chris and Sandra. Thank you so much, guys, for checking in with one another. You know, my direction for this live was timing, and when you eat, timing and what you eat, timing when you sleep, timing when you stop eating. If the title says something about that, circadian rhythm, and I am talking about protein, the different types of protein that you can add to your meal plan and integrate into your lifestyle. You don't necessarily have to use the protein powders. I know a lot of those protein powders give you gas. Yeah, awful gas. So, you know, if you're not ready for that type of party, you can add seeds, you can add nuts, you can add oats, and you can add grains. I am getting ready to relocate because they just crashed my little live. I'm about to relocate. And I did dance today and I did Pilates. So immediately after class, I made sure that I had my smoothie ready because there is a window of time when you want to replenish and rebuild those muscles.
Thank you.
You're welcome, guys. See you next time.
Hi, y'all. Protein powder is a waste of money, Chris says. I do believe it is a waste of money because it has all those crazy ingredients in there. And for one thing, I don't know about you, but when I was doing that protein powder, I used to be a Herbalife representative, and it gave me gains, bro. Like I really had defined muscles and an 8-pack. I had an 8-pack. But the side effects, hey y'all, welcome in. A great day to you, y'all. Are we still tagged in that freestyle, y'all? I meant to ask you about that. Did you see your name tagged on that freestyle? I was like, look, I'm a vegan. I don't want no beef. Don't make me drop no raps up in here. Don't have me start rapping up in here. Don't be tagging my name. that smoothie got me in here shivering a little bit. because it was icy cold. I used frozen strawberries, crisp, and I used bananas, and I used some beet greens in there and some pumpkin seeds for the protein. And I put agave. I like putting agave syrup in there. If I don't have agave, I will use honey. I got two hoodies on. Wait, let me fix my hoodies. I got two hoodies on now. Fix my stuff. Okay. So I am giving you the replacement. You do not have to use the protein powders, grains, oats, and quinoa. Did you know that you can put quinoa in your smoothie? Yes, quinoa is packed with protein. It is. You can cook it, okay, and you can put it right there in that smoothie. The oatmeal, you do not necessarily have to cook. You can just put the oats right in there. You won't even taste them. I promise you won't taste the oats. But it will give you some texture, some protein, and some slow carbs. We need that for energy to replace our energy. I am sorry they be having y'all. Right. I was tickled. I was very tickled by it. I was like, wait a minute. What did I do? LaLa, I just be over here LaLaing. I'm over here LaLaing. Okay, almonds, cashews, and walnuts. Put that peanut butter powder down. You do not need peanut butter or peanut butter powder in there. Almonds, cashews, and walnuts are packed with protein. There are people out here with muscles that don't use supplements. Gains, bro. You know, and you can build and replenish with these whole foods. Yes, you can, and your smoothie can be tasty and delicious. Did I talk about the seeds? Chia seeds, flax seeds, pumpkin seeds. Did I say hemp seeds? Chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds, pumpkin seeds. I like to throw pumpkin seeds in my salad. I need all the breathing. I know, right? Reg, I am so glad that you came out of it because I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you on the other side. I was like, I know he He got to know something ain't right with this situation. But we discuss ideas over here. We really don't discuss people. We discuss ideas. We discuss expansion and growth over here. And you know what I'm saying? And high vibrations to everybody. I wish the best for everybody. And I notice when people are off, when their energy is off, and I notice when maybe there's all the French fries aren't in the basket. How do they say it? I read energy, even without being physical, in touch, and in hands reach. I can read energy through the monitor. I can read energy through the live. And I can tell by the way you express yourself if you are all the way there or not. So I'm observing all of these people all the time. I am observing. And I can tell by the way you articulate whether or not you have all the beans in the basket. And for the people that don't have all the beans in the basket, thank you so much kindly, Chris Lee. Thank you so much kindly, Haitian Reg. I appreciate you so much kindly. I put pumpkin seeds in my smoothie. Yes. I try not to eat all the pumpkin seeds before I put them in my smoothie or my salad. Sandra says, I am glad there are a lot of things you can put in the smoothies because I can't do the seeds due to my ostomy. Smoothies are otherwise excellent for me. Yes. Sandra, are you doing the rebounding too? Tell me now. Tell me now, because I think I do recall seeing the rebounder. I am so ecstatic about getting my rebounder in, my little trampoline, so I can jump. You know what I'm saying? I like to jump around. Okay, so even the people, yes! I'm going to be jumping. Okay, I'm going to be jumping. This is me jumping. This is me jumping. And with the rebounder, okay, we are going to be dancing. We are going to be jumping. We are going to be building. Okay. So you guys, within 3 to 5 days, I want you to tune in because I am opening up that package with you as soon as it comes in the mail. I am opening it up and we are going to bounce. We are going to bounce. Sandra, I am tuning in. Korea Donna, I am tuning in. Rebounding with Cheryl, I am tuning in. There are a lot of bouncers in this community. We're going to be bouncing together. Spiritually, we can try not to attack me. Can't stop God, people leave it. Right. So even the people that don't have all the beans, I respect them. I respect them. And I still love on them because you never know. They could have their foot hanging off the bridge. They could be dangling off the bridge. In foresight, they can be acting like they're tough. But in hindsight, you know what I'm saying? Impala. Did you see my hydraulics? I am so excited. You see, I am an instructor. So, you know, we're gonna be going crazy on that. Now this people can do. They see me on that treadmill and they be like, LaLa, ain't no way I can do that stuff that you're doing on the treadmill. But get the trampoline, and it was inexpensive too, and it folds right back up and you can put it away when you're not using it. Hopefully you'll be using it at least every other day. But with the trampoline, everybody should be able to do this because it is easy on the joints. Thank you so much, kindly Sandra James. I will see you in Candy K Shop Talk. I will see you. Thank you so much, kindly Chris Lee. Thank you. I love the gym. The gym is in me, though. Like I said, I've been doing this for 21 years. I've been doing this. This is my full-time job, my full-time part-time job, my part-time full-time. I mean, this is all I do. I don't do anything else other than my business, my personal business, my business personal. You know. As far as clocking in, this is it. This is all I do. I've been teaching aerobics for 21 years. And so on the days that I have Zumba, I like to be bright and colorful. So I put on, you know, I try and be the corniest I can be. I like to be the corniest one in the bunch. And then if you take a look at my class, we're all just as corny and we go together. We grow together. Yes. Respect. Why pretend to be someone's friend? Now, I don't know about that. I just say, I'm a Libra, okay? I'm a Libra and I like balance. I don't do enemies. I don't do enemies. I see the good in everybody. I see the good in everybody. And even in this guy, I see the good in him because he doesn't see outside. You know, there's a limited parameters of what he can see. So I can't blame him for that because I know he can't see outside of what. There's only so much that he can see. So I don't blame him for that. I just respect where he is. You have to meet people where they are. So if you're constantly pounding somebody while they're down, that's a reflection upon your character. Because why pound somebody while they're down if they're already down? The best thing you could do is either distance yourself or distance yourself. That's pretty much. Because already they don't think that they need help. One, so you can't help nobody that don't think they need help. You can't fix nobody that don't think they broken or have or need help. Did I say that? You can't want it no more than they want it is what I'm trying to that's what I'm trying to say. You can't want it no more than they want it. So that's why I say keep your distance. And I also say don't keep pounding on the man because he doesn't know any better. And you can't make anybody know any better if that's their energy. We all have a different, we're all vibrating at a different level, right? So there are people that are vibrating down here. That doesn't mean that they're negative per se. That just means that they haven't elevated outside of what they can experience. They haven't elevated to being able to articulate for themselves so they can express how they feel. I'm a Libra. Do we have the same birthday, Reg? Not corny, eclectic. That's one of my favorite words, Chris. Eclectic, eccentric. I say that sometimes too. Eclectic. But I like to say corny. Reg, you better not have the same birthday as me, or so I am neutral. I can't be nobody's even my enemies not my enemies. Because they're their own enemies. If you don't like me, it's probably you don't like yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's just like me saying I don't like such and such. That's probably because I don't like, I'm seeing something in them that I don't like about myself. A lot of people are projecting. Not only projecting of what they have inside, but projecting of what their fear. They're projecting fear and they're also projecting what is going on with them presently. So be careful with that. And I'm going to talk, I ain't going to talk to nobody personally, but I'm going to just put that energy out there. Hey, Poetic Tears, felicitations, congratulations, YouTube partner. Congratulations to you. Congratulations. I'm just going to put that energy out there. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell grown people what to do. You can. The only thing you can do is lead by example. Be who you are. Set the example. So I say, look, don't go picking on nobody on this internet. Don't do that. I'm the last day of Libra. The Scorpios tried to claim me. I'm the last day. The Scorpios tried to claim me, but I ain't. I am a Libra sun and a Scorpio moon. And my Venus is in Scorpio too. Last day of Libra. I have another birthday twin on here too. Last day of Libra, but not a Scorpio. Don't you do that to me. Don't do that. I have all Libra tendencies, even though I am surrounded. My mother is a Scorpio. My little brother and my little sister is a Scorpio. All these Aquarians in the building. Chris is an Aquarius. All these Aquarians. It is y'all season. I'm telling y'all. It is something about, I don't know if it's something about air and, you know, creativity, or we just creative people, the air signs, or because we have no We have no qualms. We have no limitations. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell us what to do. And you can't tell us when to stop doing it either. So I think we are made for this element. And so it is a lot. It is a lot of us. So Feliz cumpleaños. Happy early birthday to you, Chris. And I am still waiting on Reg, because if we're birthday twins, I'm gonna know something. I'm gonna know something. Right on. Nobody picked ice cream yet. Good. We're going in the right direction. We are growing in the right direction. So please be kind. Please be kind to one another. Hey, Vaughn. I got a dab for you, Vaughn. Welcome in, Vaughn, from my Savage family. Just thank you. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you kindly. I sat in here and I ate my smoothie after class. I had strawberry, banana, I had some beet greens, and some pumpkin cheese in there. Hey, birthday twin. Cheers, cheers to you. And I have some lemon and some lime water. Yes, I have some lemon and lime water para ti for you is what I had today, Vaughn. I will see you maybe later on tonight in the chats, in the chatosphere. So today is like my Friday, you guys. I am done teaching at the gym. I am for the week. So today was my last, Thursday is my last class, and I just teach Monday through Thursday. So I am excited. I be really celebrating. I mean, I love it here, but it's a job. I do. I love it here, very much so. So I will be awaiting my, yes, Reg, yes, octubre, 22 de octubre. Sí, por supuesto, mi amor. Es mi cumpleaños. I opened up my new microphone with you guys. I am setting up my studio at home for my podcast and for my courses. And next up, I have a webcam. I will be unboxing. I am excited to unbox that with you all too. Salute to Vaughn from Haitian Reg. And Poetic Tears says, yes, we love new equipment. We love adding to our creator stash. We just grow so much more every day by practicing and doing these things bit by bit. The more we practice, the more we progress. Just by hitting that button. Birthday twins. Twinsies. Yes. Just bit by bit. And yes, my advice is to not worry about doing it all at once. You don't have to worry about having all the things. Just use what you got. Guess what? Everything that you have is all that you need. And everything you need, you already have. LaLa said it. Everything that you need, you already have. Everything that you have is all that you need. Team, no excuses. Stop being afraid. Do it scared. Stop waiting on perfection. Perfection is fear of visibility. Stop procrastinating. You're delaying your progress. The sooner you get started, the faster you will see results. You can't win no games by not shooting the ball, sitting there on the side. Doing this, that's how you're going to get some statistics. You don't have no stats if you don't throw the ball. So I would throw the ball if I was you. I would throw the ball. I don't know. Amen, preach, right? Okay, Marie, meth, you're all I need. Okay, Marie plus meth. You're, what does that mean, Chris? Is that English? Tell me now. Is that English? Hablas español? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Parlez-vous français? You know I love languages. You know I will speak to you in français. Mm-hmm. I know some Russian too, but I can't read it. Don't come in here writing no Russian. But if you want to talk to me, then I can hear you. But don't be writing me no letters, okay? Because that's a whole nother ball game. That's a whole nother can of worms. They don't use the alphabet. They use some other manuscript. But I digress. Be kind to each other, because what comes around goes around, whether it is positive or negative. You can't take the rule one way. The rule goes both ways. I even tell my children that. I'm like, whatever you're putting out there in the universe is going to come back to you, whether it is negative or positive. You can take it either way you want. A hit dog will holler. That's just gonna be a reflection of what's on your heart. That's just gonna tell me what you're thinking about, the way you took it, because I didn't give it no certain type of way. I don't be calling nobody names out. I don't even call no names. I ain't called nan name in here today. You take it how you want. I said whatever you put out there is what you're gonna get back, whether it's negative or positive. So I always put positive out there. All I need with Method Man and Mary J. Blige. You're all I need to get by. Poetic tears. Tag me again in a freestyle. Put that positive energy out, because that's what you want back. When I walk in the room, I walk in the room like this. This is how I walk when I come into the job, I'm like this. Guess how people look at me? They don't even know why they smiling. They just be like, right? That's energy. That is energy. My ex is anchovies. That's a good one. I like that. Leave them X's where they at. Don't spin the block either. They're an X for a reason, right? You put an X on there. Right? Poetic tears. Tell it. Tell the truth. If you walk in like this, guess how people are going to look at you? And the way they look at you is the energy they're giving off. The outside reflects the inside. I don't care how much you try and hide it. What's out your face, people can't really hide. They can't. Not for too long. They can't hide. So if you're walking in like this, guess what you're going to get back? People going to be looking like, why is she looking like that? They're mirroring you, crazy. We're reflections of each other. When are you guys going to figure that out? It is so simple to me. That is so simple to me. If I walk in like this, that was so hard. I'm trying my best. I can't. Please help me. Okay, let me try it again. Wait, hold on. Wait. If I walk in like this, you know how people gonna look at me? They're gonna be like, they're gonna do that too. They're gonna be like, boy, who's she? What the? You ready? I'm saying, I'm gonna be like this too, because I'm be like, oh, I'm on guard. I'm on guard because that you giving off this energy. You giving off this energy. That's what you're gonna get back. But they're gonna switch feet. Cause we boxing now, right? So they be like, you good, bro? Hey, bro, you good? You alright, bro? They giving off the same energy, right? See or no? Is it the truth? Right? That Joe Jackson face. Think about it. You got what you get what you put out. Think about it. Think about it, you guys. No block spinning for me. My tires are flat, Chris. Ah! Think about it. It is so simple. I just want it to be so simple. I just want it to be so evident. I don't like to complicate things. I don't want to talk in this extended vernacular that people can't understand. I want it to be easy for you to understand. I want you to get it just like that. So that's how I walk around. I'm so excited about life. Oh my God. Tomorrow is Friday. Oh my gosh. Today is Thursday. Any excuse will do. I don't care. I can make any excuse to do for me. I got my edges. I don't know. That's very superficial, but it's an inside job. Me and Reg, we talked about breathing. You better be thankful for that. Be thankful for that. You think that's not enough? Oh, you say, LaLa, that's nothing. That's not enough. Let the shit be taken away from you and see how you feel. Let that be the reason. Start there. So when you see me in the chat, hey, Adrian, that's my girlfriend in real life, you guys. AC the mogul, that's my girlfriend. So when you see me in the chat and I'm like this, that's my face. And I say, poetic tears, Chris Lee. That's me doing like this. I am so excited. I am so excited to see you. Like, ah! Sometimes I do this face. That's me in real life. It is so true. Adrian, we picking our head up. We picking our head up. I'm be ready to work out over the weekend, Adrian. I just had a smoothie, okay? Is that lemon on my lip? Slim. That's me. That's me right there. Can you see me in that dinosaur? Do we look alike? Do we look alike? Thank you, Slim. Thank you, Slim. I appreciate it. Smiling at someone can turn their bad day around. You're darn Skippy. You're darn Skippy. And somebody frowning at you, don't let it turn your day around. I can tell you that much. I had a lady came at me real bad one day. She didn't know who I was. She don't know I own this place. I am the manager. She didn't know who I was. I was just sitting here chilling, right? Well, I was in the sauna chilling, but just speaking. I was just sitting in this. I was just chilling, right? I'm real. I was real laid back. I don't know if I can lay this chair back. I like to do. I was real laid back. I was like this. I had taught 2 classes. You know what I'm saying? I had did an extra class. I had did a class after my class. So I was chilling in the sauna. I'm relaxing. In the sauna, it's room for 16 people. It was room for 16 people. And it was just me in there. I had worn everybody out. Everybody had left the gym. They was like, we don't prepare no more. We don't want no more. It was just me in there. And she came in. She was like, you must be homeless. Stupid bitch. I was like, is she on the phone? I was like, because I know she's not talking to me. She's like, what's wrong with you? And I did one of these. And then I did one of these. And I said, it must be my imagination because I know she ain't talking to me. I know she ain't talking to me. I think she was just perturbed at herself that I was free enough to just be in my own skin. I was just chilling in my own skin. You think I got up to face her, to confront her? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I enjoy my freedom. You're not about to put me outside of my element, outside of my zone. What would make you think that I would get froggy enough to get up out of my space? Mm-hmm. There's enough room in here if you want to sit down, little girl. Little girl. So she was upset at me because I had my foot up in the sauna. You know, in the sauna, I guess you're supposed to sit up like this. And I was like this. You must be homeless. You must ain't never been nowhere before. Stupid bitch. I was like, ooh. Ooh, you having a bad day. Ooh, you having a real bad day. Oh, I'm so sorry for you. In my head, I didn't say that out loud to her, but I prayed for her. I said, oh, I hope she feels so much better. I hope I could inspire her. I hope I could be some kind of example for her for what she really wants to be. Ain't no way I would have stepped outside of myself to get up and, who you calling her? I ain't got it in me. I don't even have it in me. I couldn't even shoot her a bird. I couldn't even throw my shoe. I didn't have it in me. I was just like, have a better day. That's a good one. I like to say, have a better day. You have a better day. And you take that the way you want to take it, right? People can take it however they want to take it. Now, if you're negative and I say have a better day, then you're going to be like, who you think you're talking to? What make you think I'm having a bad day? Well, whether you're having a bad day or a good day, would you not want to have a better day? Could not your day be better? Would not you want your day to be better? Even if you're having a great day, and if somebody came in here and told me have a better day, I'd be like, yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, am I yelling? But I'd be like, yeah, let's do that. Let's have a better day, right? Because I know there's room for improvement. This little girl, there was no room for her. She had nowhere else to go. She had nothing else to be. So she needed me to know that. I was just like, I was perplexed. I will never forget that day. I would never forget that day. I can't tell you a time where I would have even fisticuffs because I enjoy my freedom. You're not about to tag me down. You're not going to drag me down. Thank you so much, kindly. I appreciate you guys for letting me rant. Peace. Right? Have a better day. You take that however you want to take it. Why would you take that negatively? If I told you to have a good day, would you take that negatively? So have a better day, that's just too much for you. That is a reflection of your capacity, of what you can imagine for yourself. Don't bring that back on me. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Have a better day. Yes. You will not bring me down. You won't do it. Flip me off at the red light. I hope you make it where you need to go. And my children can testify to that. They see stuff because my daughter, she is getting ready. She is in her learning how to drive phase. So I do this to her. I'm like, watch people. Sometimes you have to drive for other people, watch the nature. And, I say, you know what? You going in the turning lane in the double yellow line to go around me into oncoming traffic just to pass me to get to the red light. And I say, I hope you get where you need to go. I said, oh, I hope you get where you need to go. That's all I can wish upon people. I hope you get where you need to be. You rush into that red light. Sometimes I just pull over because I don't want that energy on my back. Don't be on my tail while I'm have a better day, everyone. Chris say, have a better day. I'll pull over because I'm not about to play brake games with you. I ain't about to be smashing on the brakes with you, right? AC, you can't be playing around. AC the mogul, she drives this huge truck. She's a mother trucker. You guys, there's a mother trucker in the chat. She can't play those games. She has to keep her head on while she's driving. So if somebody's antagonizing her, she can't play those games back. You think she's about to be out there playing chicken with somebody? It's the same thing in real life, whether you're driving or not. I'm not out here playing chicken with nobody. I will pull over to the side and let you do what you got to do. It's easy. It's easier for me to pull over to the side than to incite these emotions. You're throwing me emotions. It's up to me to catch them. That's what a reaction is. You want me to catch? I don't want that in my hands. I don't want that on my hands, what you're throwing me. So, I'm about to pull over to the side. Now, if I were to catch those emotions, I'm going to play break games with you. And I'm going to chicken over into the double yellow line so you can't pass me. Who got time for that? Not with my children in the car. Not with me in the car either. Please protect Mogul on the road, Father. Amen. Yes. Driving all day, every day, she said. All day, every day. And she just did a vlog, you guys, where she showed the weather, the snowstorm going through the nation, driving through the nation. She's like, wreck after wreck after wreck. These huge truckers, huge mother truckers. She said, wreck after wreck after wreck. And you know why? Most wrecks is because people are on top of everybody. Most wrecks come from people following too closely and not paying attention. So you're on somebody else's butt. Why? Hey, Nisha. I am amazing, balls. How are you, Nisha? I am amazing, balls. It is Friday, Junior. It is Friday Eve. Following too closely on top of people. Why is you on top of somebody like that? You better create some space. Give yourself some space. And going too fast. Where you rushing to? Like I said, people be rushing to the red light. Why? Because they're not here. They're on autopilot. Don't live your life on autopilot. Anything can happen to you, and you're not even aware. You have to stay aware. Stay focused on the road. I've seen it happen too, Adrian. This guy, he had a real pretty sports car too. That thing was glistening. It still had the tag on there. Was it your live yesterday when the riches literally became shills right in front of me? That is so cute. Nisha says Poetic Tears. Hey, Poetic Tears is a new YouTube partner. Get off of autopilot. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. I need to drink some water. Decalcify my pineal gland. Your life will be so much more pleasant. So much more pleasant if you treat, even if people don't treat you a certain way, the way you want to be treated, you have the choice to change the channel, to unsubscribe, to keep scrolling. We were saying that earlier. Keep scrolling. You don't have to sit and watch nobody antagonize nobody else. You don't have to sit and watch the gossip. Anything, any channel with tea, with tea on the end. You don't have to sit there and watch that. If it's not evolving you, it should not involve you. If it's not gifting you anything for your better good, and it's just a distraction away from what you need to be doing, you got to recognize that, because you'll scroll your life away. Tomorrow is not promised. It'll be gone, and you've wasted how many hours on tea talk, on gossip, on antagonism, watching two people argue with each other. Y'all better be careful, especially out here in these YouTube streets. It's crazy sauce. It's crazy. People get to arguing, and I'm like, why is you arguing with an avatar? Even if it's not an avatar. You know what I mean by avatar. The people, they only have a letter and a color. Why are you stopping the show? Stop stopping your show. That is a test. That is God testing you. Sitting there arguing with an avatar. Better learn from Vegas last year, very much so. Exactly. Hey, N.A., that's Nisha Antoinette. Arguing with energy vampires. Go, hey, from Nisha. I'd be so upset with that. If you come here with a message, stick to it. Don't let no avatar sit. And now you're going to spend your whole show, your whole time, arguing with the freaking avatar. Don't do that. That means they've won. Wherever your energy goes, your energy grows. Wherever your focus goes, your energy grows. Wherever your focus goes, you're growing. You're growing into that. You're feeding into that. Did you know that our energy is the real currency? Money isn't, did you know that? That money isn't really what money is? That we are the money? Did you know that we are the currency? We are actually the currency. If you tap into that rabbit hole, it will blow your mind. It will change the way you look at things. It will change the way you move. We keep it all moving. It will change the way you move. It will change the way you see things. Once you recognize you are the currency, your focus, your energy, and how powerful that is, if we all said no, the world would be so different. Hey, Tashadia. Welcome in Life with Tashadia. Right? People ask me how I'm doing, Chris Lee. I say, I'm amazing balls. I am amazing balls. Chris Lee say, I am doing great. Shoot. I'm not about to sit here and think about all the stuff that's wrong with me so I can tell you. For what? Reversing high blood pressure. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. Thank you for the likes. Thank you. Thank you for the waves. wherever your focus goes, think about that. You're feeding into it. You're feeding into that energy. So all of us that are content creators out here that are sharing with the world, don't let that even distract you. Be a divergent to your message. The spirit come in all types of forms and fashions to attack. You better recognize it. It might change names, it might change colors, it might change avatars, but it is the same spirit. So be careful with that. You don't have to prove nothing to nobody by cursing out somebody that don't even have a picture, a name, or a content. Not saying that people that don't have content are, I'm just saying, who are you trying to prove that to, yourself? And then how is it benefiting you? To stop your message, to attack somebody that's attacking. You can't fight with the demon. The demon go win. Hey, the demon win the demon and let them do that. Don't try and out demon the demon. That's crazy sauce. You trying to out demon the demon? That means you want to what they say, you see two monkeys arguing. I don't know how it goes. I don't know how the saying goes, but I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. If you see two fools arguing, you can't tell which one is the bigger fool. I don't know, but be careful. Be careful with distractions. The same thing, like that lady coming in and calling me all kinds of names and attacking me. That could have changed my whole lifeline. That could have changed my whole trajectory in life. She could have changed my life had I got up and punched her in the face and kicked her in the pussy. You know, I could have been arrested for assault. You know, I don't know how many days. Being separated from my children over because I couldn't recognize the enemy. God gives us with discernment. Use it. We are supposed to judge. A lot of people say, oh, stop judging. Stop judging. No, judging is discernment. You think about it that way. You are supposed to judge. God gives you with discernment for these types of situations so you can know when the enemy comes. Warm lime water. Thank you, Nightbot. Chris, you are working it with Nightbot. And warm at that point. Yes. Don't be afraid of don't be afraid of that word judge. Judge protects you. We all judge. Admit it. Admit it. You are the judge. Admit it. You know whether or not you even want to look certain people in the eye. It's going to protect you. You might not want to look everywhere. God gives you that discernment to say, no, I ain't going down that dark alley. That's judging. Y'all know I'm a sit-down comedian. I love it. I said it, poetic. I said it. I said it, and I meant it. I didn't have the energy for that. Goat says his vlog is on day 2,170. Don't give me the number wrong. If I get the notice, I don't think I'll get the notice over here on this. On this phone right here. But I'm gonna catch the replay. Gang. Yes, refill. 2,165. 2,165. 2,000. This guy. This is not discipline. This is not Slim, what Slim is doing. This is not discipline. Okay? This is devotion. That's the difference. Discipline is doing something because you were told to do it, because it is the status quo to do it. Discipline. Somebody is making you do it. Somebody is watching you do it. Devotion is inside. Devotion. That is a reflection of devotion. When you do something for yourself, from your heart, you are passionate about it. That is being devoted when it doesn't seem like a task to you. Discipline is, I don't know. Way to go, Slim. That's all I had to say. Way to go. Way to go, Slim. Let's go. Let's go. That is a record. 2,165 consecutive days of posting. Chris, 276 subs. Okay, I'm going to sub to you from my other 3 channels so we can get that number up. Come on, Chris. 276 subs and 476 watch hours. Let's grow, baby. Speaking of watch hours, I do have a course that is out now. If you guys are interested in making the cash through your content without waiting on YouTube to send you a letter for ad revenue partnership. You are your own advertisement. What you have to offer, your content is your advertisement. What you have to offer is your product. What you know is your product, and it's not about sales, it is about sales, SALES. Energy exchange, and you setting the stage for people to show gratitude for what you have to offer. Just a side note. Just a side note. We all have it in us. We all have something that we can on and on and on and on about, where our family was like, oh, okay, that you're known for. Like me, I started my channel because I just on and on and on. I can yap and rap about mindset, about inciting your insight, about tapping into your intuition all day long. I can talk about this all day long. Reading energy and your own energy, your own body language, on and on and on. About plants, house plants, plants that you eat. Everybody has something that they can go on and on and on about, or that is in their nature. They can do in their sleep. They can do with their hands. Slim you could probably put a pen in Slim's hand and he can draw you a picture. Maybe I shouldn't be doing nothing like that on the internet. Don't use me as a meme. But thank you so much kindly, Poetic Tears. Thank you so much kindly. Poetic Tears says she left the comment in your chat, Slim, and shared you also, LaLa. And Slim says, thank you, Chris, and Poetic Tears. I think you understand what I am trying to say. There is something that your contribution to society. I'm grateful that a mug. You can put that on a mug. There's some stuff that you say all the time that should be on a t-shirt, that you're known for saying. Put it on a t-shirt, put it on a mug. Thanks, Chris. Put it on a mug. Put it on a jersey, and add it to your channel, your community. And when I say channel, I mean your brand, to attach it to your whole conglomeracy. Use YouTube as the stage. Use it as the stage, as a stepping, as a step. It's just a step. It's not the whole entire house. While we are waiting on partnership, while we are waiting on the checks that we're gonna want way more. We're gonna want way more out of those checks. If you ask me, 20K a month minimum. Minimum. I sure am like beckon this free. Beacon this free. Begin this free. That's a good one. Begin this free. Okay. Put that on a t-shirt. Begin this free. Be kind. It is free. It is much easier. And you don't have to clench your teeth to do it. And it's going to mirror what you put out. You're going to get right back. Be careful what you ask for. Be careful how you say you are. When people ask you how you are, before you say, I'm tired, boss. I is tired, boss. Before you say that, you might want to reconsider. I ain't been feeling too well. Hey, you're going to be worse. You better not say that out loud. Be careful. That is my message. When I told you guys, I have to get over to Kindy K. I got to get over to Shop Talk. So have a great day, you guys. I hope that I was able to entertain. To incite some insight, to provoke some thought, to gift you with some thought for food, to incite insight is my mission. The shall. Thank you so much kindly. The shall. Is that English? I know I'm gonna walk again without touching anything. All right, good. And nobody picked ice cream. Way to grow. You guys did such a great job today. I appreciate you all. I see you out here in these streets. Out here in these YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? Kudos. Yep.